Hey, welcome
What's
to the
up?
Oh Hurry Up podcast. Now we actually have content.
Yes, the race.
We're now rusty.
Yeah, it's been 3 weeks.
We're saying if the rookies can crash on turn 2 of the formation lap, we can rough the first several episodes.
Yep. We can be a little rough.
Dude, who was that too? That was
Well, I mean, there was four people
Hadjar?
that. Yeah, I mean,
dude.
there was a lot of people that screwed up.
But that was a crazy first race, man. I texted you about 30 minutes before, because I watched the Sky One feed or the Sky Sports feed, and they're all getting pushed around with their umbrellas and shit. I'm
Yep.
like, oh, this is gonna be a bad race.
It was a great race. I will say it was an amazing race. We'll start off with McLaren won.
Yes,
McLaren did win.
That car looked fucking fast before it got flagged.
Yeah.
Like the first lap, you could see that McLaren was taking off. Like,
Yep. I will say a little sad for Oscar.
Oh.
Because that was a mess up. But it was full of mess ups. The entire race was. I mean, our favorite rookie, Alonso, he messed up.
Yeah, if he can't predict where the slick spots are, like, Hadjar gets the pass there. I felt so bad for that kid.
Well, and then with Williams too, when it was just like a torque surge out of nowhere, like when they're going all slow and send you into the wall.
So once Max Verstappen's off the grid, Sainz is usually my number 2, the guy to root for. It just sucked to see him because that was under flag conditions too.
It was
wasn't
it was behind the safety car. I'm pretty sure there was a safety car out or something like that, but they were not moving fast. They were slow. And
it seemed like every 7 to 10 laps was a safety lap.
Yeah, it was great. I'm gonna be honest. Having it being a rain race for the first race, it made things really interesting to open up the season.
There's I was looking at the schedule. So when you get into the F1 TV app, it shows you all of the races going on that week.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw sprints. I'm like, ooh, who's the poor bastards on sprint? Or I think it's like Formula 3. This would have been a horrific, raining sprint weekend. Because it feels like those guys are driving in a subway tunnel for 2/3 of that shit. Then they go in that open space, and that's where Piastri fucking ate it. It was tight spot, and then just opened up. If he had that wall there, if that wall continued around, he would have buried that fucking thing in the wall, dude.
Yeah. I'm a little sad about that. I am just the mess up. And it's not even because I like McLaren. It's just dang.
And Ozzy hasn't podiumed. Or it hasn't won that race since it's joined.
And he was there. He was he would have had it if he didn't if the rain didn't get him.
I'm glad though he was able to pull that fucker out.
Yes, because it was pretty off the track.
Yeah, and he floored it going forward. I'm like, what is this kid doing, man? This isn't your first year, man. Think this through.
Still did better than the formation lap. So he made it past formation at least.
He gets the
Oh gosh.
Yeah, it was, really complicated stuff was the
must be the water.
Really complicated
the water,
stuff.
yeah. Add that to the what do you call it?
It's on the soundboard.
The wisdom list.
Yeah, that's what
the wisdom list. The list of wisdom, that's what it was.
I was trying to get, so that prompted me to want to find a bunch of we're checking. I was trying to get a bunch of Ferrari. We're checking.
Oh, yeah.
All of the audio on YouTube sucks right now, but I will eventually get a clean. We're check. It's Ferrari.
Yeah.
When they aren't, when they aren't getting that 1 or 2 lap in, they're just a clown.
Well, I mean, somehow they got freaking. Speaking of that, somehow they got Hamilton to actually cuss. They pissed him off that much.
Dude, the patience of Hamilton though.
Yeah,
because he's like, dude, just let me do it. I got this. Let me do it.
And no, they have a master plan. Don't forget.
R1 setting, just fuck off, dude.
Yeah. Who else? Lawson DNF.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't even get past Q1, dude.
He did. Yep.
Yeah.
He raced, sort of.
That's what I wish Yuki wasn't so closely associated with Honda.
Mm-hmm.
I still have a feeling, though.
He deserves the seat. Deserves the seat.
By the time we get to Vegas, if he's not driving, I'll be shocked.
Did you see Did you see the clip of Max when he saw what Lawson qualified at?
No.
Like 18th. He was watching like the board and he just like disappointed dad. Just straight disappointed dad. He like looked at it, turned away, started walking, and then he turned back and just gave like a real ups.
Oh, is it that meme where the guy's just like
Yeah, pretty much. That's what he did. And then he just walked away. It's like
dude.
He's like, dang, I gotta carry this team again. Another
But what do you do? Who on this grid with the car that's built around Max could handle that shit?
Oh man. Let's see.
Because we know Hamilton didn't handle the Merc well when it wasn't tuned to him.
Yep.
What?
It's tuned to Max. You gotta have someone. There's nobody on this board that has the same driving style as Max. Really, there isn't. Now,
and somebody that could handle that sensitive of a car. Like Alonso has all the experience, but like I don't know if he'd be able to keep up with it physically.
Yeah,
anymore.
It's like when you put your mouse sensitivity like all the way up. That's what Max's car is.
Albon explained it as. Yeah.
So
I don't see anyone else doing that. There's literally
you need someone twitchy. You need someone twitchy to drive it, like because. Literally, like you need someone that's
the problem is
twitchy.
they do have twitchy people in there. That's how we got lost. Twitchy in a bad way.
Yeah.
Did you see Albon's post race on Sky?
Mm-mm.
He was so happy because he before the Mercedes penalty was straightened out, he was fourth. And Albon, he was acting like he almost won like the championship. Dude, he's like, "We got this shit box." He's up to above the fifth place.
I'd be happy too. I have an underdog rooting for Williams right now.
100%.
After seeing the race, I'm like, somehow I wouldn't say a shot at winning the championship, but somehow they have they're going to get a decent amount of points, I feel like.
I think looking at the final results, looking at qual and everything, I think that they are going to be competing for the lead of the mid-pack.
Yep.
It's like once you get past your Ferraris, probably your Mercedes, your Red Bulls, and your McLarens. I think Williams is the next one up there.
Yeah.
I think Kick, they
I don't know why Hülkenberg is still racing. Let's be honest. Doesn't he have like 0 points?
Yeah.
He has 0 points, like ever, like career. I'm pretty sure he has
no,
zero.
It's 0 wins.
Zero wins. Okay.
He's the second longest person on the fucking grid, and he has really nothing to show for it. Like he doesn't have a trophy.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy? Who was it that crashed on the formation lap? It was
Hajar.
Hajar, yeah. Did you see the clip like after where he
he was crying on every shoulder between there and the locker room.
Like Hamilton's dad like had to comfort him and everything. I'm like, oh my gosh. Like honestly, I feel bad for him.
Yeah.
Like it's just the embarrassment. I was pretty sad, honestly. Like I don't think he deserves that. It just was like oops. I don't know what the heck happened there.
Well, they're going to watch it on the internet.
We're all going to watch it.
Everybody. I was scrolling through my Instagram reels and just like everything was just clowning.
Did you see the initial contact between him and Lewis's dad?
You mean
because
like the hug?
He was like holding his helmet there. Somebody came up on him. He's like, "Yo, like don't."
Yep.
And then I think he realizes like, "Oh, this is a legit person."
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
I think that's the same person that consolidated, Hamilton when he didn't get his 8th. Like, this guy knows how to talk you talk you off the roof.
I feel like next race he'll do pretty good. Honestly, I don't think he'll crash. I think he learned his lesson there.
I think so. I think when it comes to formation laps in the wet, I think he's just gonna like let's tippy toe around.
Yeah, let's just
because on the formation lap you have to keep what I think is like less than 10 cars between you and the next car distances. I think he's gonna be a little careful. On that one.
Antonelli, man, Antonelli. He was
holy shit. Him and both in the top 5, right?
He was going crazy this race. In the rain, it was just seeing like he was a different breed in the wet. I would say that is his strong suit easily. He went freaking ham.
Yeah.
It was like watching freaking oh my gosh, I'm trying to think of the racer in the past. What's his nickname or his first name?
Kimmy?
Kimmy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I have a hard time saying Kimmy because like there's more than one,
Yeah.
Yeah, Kimi was. I mean, he's nuts. So,
what's crazy with that is that tells me that Merc is super close to being like top 3 speed. So like when he comes to with Max, because you have him up in second, but you also have Lawson so far back. It's like, where's the car? How much of that is Max? How much is that the car? When you have Russell and Antonelli on his first F1 race that high up on there, it's like, okay, the kid just needs to get more comfortable with the car. And these guys could be in the championship conversation.
Give Antonelli 1 or 2 more seasons. I see a world champion.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I've liked Antonelli since a couple podcasts ago, and we were just looking at the lineup. I don't know. I'm not the biggest Mercedes, fan.
Neither am I.
I think this guy is going to be a pretty good star.
If he keeps showing this trajectory, these guys could definitely be in the conversation for constructors.
Yep.
It's you have a crazy talented rookie, and then you have clearly Russell's up there too. Is if you get those those points high enough, long enough, you're naturally going to get into that conversation.
Exactly. Yeah, I could see a constructors
where I
contender.
think Lawson might be sandbagging Red Bull down to third, fourth.
Yeah, and we are still in the first race. But
it was weird seeing Ferrari though that far back.
It's the Ferrari curse. It's the Ferrari curse.
Well, that's making me wonder: is their car not going to be championship conversation?
I think it's going to be between Red Bull, McLaren, and it's a mix between, not necessarily for driver championship, but for constructors, Red Bull, McLaren, and it's a mix between Ferrari or Mercedes. Everybody else is kind of, they're going to be midfield. Midfield is.
I think after this race and really just seeing how good the rookie did, that was the highest scoring rookie.
Yeah.
I think I put Mercedes above Ferrari in that conversation.
Yes, me too. I mean,
I think Red Bull's going to struggle. If Mercedes goes that high up, I think Red Bull's going to struggle for second place.
Yeah, for constructors?
Yeah.
I think McLaren is going to take constructors, to be honest. I kind of want to put money on that.
Him taking off. Like, literally, they pulled a camera wide when something happened in the backfield, and you could already see that car taking off. Literally, like Max Verstappen 23, when that car was just a fucking rocket. I saw that in Norris for like a split second. I'm like, oh shit, is this going to be his season of just absolute dominance?
I mean, did you see also Oscar's overtake on Hamilton right at the very end?
Yeah, that's the thing. So he was 18th when he went into the grass, and he got into the points again, dude. Like, that shit's legit.
Like, yeah, Oscar is kind of nuts. He's kind of nuts.
He's got that crazy.
He's got that crazy. Seeing the overtake on Hamilton at the end there, just like, it was on the little highlights, so I got to watch it again on the way here. But it was ballsy. It was a ballsy overtake.
There was a lot of ballsiness with the Ferrari. They were getting so close to each other. Like,
they have a master plan.
Yeah. I do like seeing that aggression, though. I think just a little bit more, maybe tuning the car more towards Piastri. You could start to see Max and Piastri, maybe having a Lewis Hamilton moment where they're really like trying to knock each other off the track.
I know. Norris is hungry. He's really, really hungry to get be world champion.
I can't believe Stroll went up that high too, man. Stroll did better in Hamilton.
I'm telling you, it's the Ferrari curse.
Dude.
Like, I called it. They were either gonna go super crazy or they're gonna really suck. And right now they're on the really suck side of things.
Do you think really suck or just on bad first foot?
Yeah, if you think about someone that's had 7 world champions and they're not doing too hot.
Where would you think he should be? In a brand new car after he's driven Merc for a decade.
What place? What did he place? 10th?
10th. I think he was the last of the points.
Yeah, he should be in single digits at least.
Think so?
Yeah.
F1 results. Meh. Where's my mouse?
Oh, yeah, not only that, but didn't Norris get the fastest lap time, too?
Which is no longer relevant, unfortunately.
What, you don't get points for that now?
Not anymore. After Norris got burnt by Ricardo, they said no more of that shit.
Why?
So because of Ricardo was second Red Bull car, second team, they know for sure that was like the last, like, hey Max, like here's 1 point towards a championship on a close call and everything. Yeah, that was really controversial last year.
Interesting.
Hamilton,
I didn't realize they got rid of it. 10th,
Piastri scooted him.
Yeah, but look at that. That's a 2-second gap in between those two also. That's a 2-second gap. That's a 2-second gap.
This is, I'm shocked with though. Stroll, like what the fuck, dude?
Man, I wish Oscar didn't mess up at the end. I honestly feel like there would have been a little bit of a fight for who won the first race because they were very close.
And you would have had Max behind him too, which
it would have been
could have leapfrogged. Because you know how like guys get so like in tune with each other that they don't realize the third guy in the back is just like shoot.
Could be a well, what year was it? Through goes Hamilton.
Yeah, that was
through goes Max.
Leclerc. Wasn't Leclerc was fucking with somebody? Hamilton just came in to
he just whoop, right around.
Excuse me.
He won the race for that. That's who it is.
I think it's a good indicator. This is one of the best like openings you could have. Is showing
that's why it's chaotic.
The chaos.
It was pure chaos.
Showing some of the spread of like the teams. Like I really think Red Bull is going to be wondering, what do we do with this kid? Do we Gasly him? Do we Perez him?
Yep. Yeah, and I can kind of tell that through the interactions, and I'm not trying to just like start some drama between drivers.
Let's do it, man. We need the followers.
I feel like Max was forcing himself a lot on all of the little social media things to interact with Lawson.
You think he's the weird kid that smells and Max is forced to...
Not really that, but more like I don't think that Max sees Lawson as
pure
Oracle worthy, to be honest.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's like,
why did you mention Oracle?
Well, I mean, there's 2 Red Bull teams, so like.
Okay, so you don't think he's first team?
Yeah,
I don't think he is either.
Yeah, I don't think he does. I think he's a little upset about it, especially after how this race went.
I just think it's fucked that like Yuki's been since 2020. He's been in the second team. And it was like, yeah, to springboard the fucking kid we just picked up last year.
Exactly.
Like, it's fucked, dude.
Yeah. I feel like there could have been a really good Yuki Max duo, because here's the thing.
The social media would have been nuts.
Yeah. Yuki could be a really good team player to help Max win, essentially.
I think if you put Yuki in that seat, he realized, like, okay, I can't be hot-headed, dude. Like, I need to respect the seat. I totally see Yuki doing that.
He would do a lot more defensive for Max. Lawson, I don't think he's going to do that. I really don't. I think he'll do a little bit, but I think it's going to be some weird little fight where, like, they're always bitching at each other, trying to see who's going to win.
I might be projecting, but I do see Lawson going, oh, it's the car, relatively quickly.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know why I get that sense.
It's a stage for every driver, you know.
Yeah,
I'm
how
never
much is
bad.
My skills and how much
it's
do you
always
blame the car?
Yeah. If we lose, it's the car. If we win, it's me.
If for some reason Lawson's just giving me those vibes. I haven't followed Lawson too much. So for you Lawson fanboys out there, yes, I am speaking from an experience.
Do you exist? Do they exist?
Yeah. What grade of school are you into?
Can you vote?
Oh, what the fuck else is going on?
Leclerc. I mean, he was Leclerc. He did good.
It was crazy. Oh, that's one of the conversations I want to have too. Is how after the first race do we feel? Who do we feel is seat 1, seat 2 with Ferrari? As I feel Hamilton minded his manners. He realized, he's in a new house, so he wants to respect the older, the elders in there. But as close as those guys were racing, I think there was a little bit of like, hey,
there's gonna be a little drama. I feel like a little, I mean, it's not. I get the side that it's, someone else's house, but at the same time, you have the statistically go in your house at the same time.
That's the thing is like, hey, I'm like the most successful person of my generation.
Yeah.
But I'm coming into a new house.
Yeah.
Like, where's the okay, you're being a good host, but it's like, hey, you need to know who the fuck's
exactly. Like, yeah.
I feel like he managed both.
Yeah,
I think
there's
what
going to be
exposed was the radio chatter. He's like,
yeah.
hey man, not my first race.
Yeah. I'm not a fucking rookie. Like, exactly.
That radio chatter was hilarious.
It was great.
Dude.
And
oh
then just like all the other little, the snippets of the conferences and stuff. They're hilarious. They're just like
the news conferences.
Oh yeah. When they were asking about, man, who has beef right now? Was it Norris and Russell and Max were all sitting on the same couch, and they were asking those two a question on if they like settled some sort of beef or something like that, but it was just dead silent.
Oh, so they're still flexing.
And then Max was like no, like they did not squash anything.
Oh, nice.
Because they both like the two of them, Russell and Norris, they even like looked at each other and were like, why did they ask us this question? And then Max was just like,
question for you two both.
Yeah, no, for real. Max was just like, no, guys, like, what are you trying to do?
He's gonna be out here doing
just an incident
real quick.
Yeah.
No, that was cute, man. Because not last year, but the year before, I think it was in Turkey. First lap, Russell had no grip. Ended up sliding into Max, and then at the end, they both podiumed. Max literally went up to him and was like, "Hey, man, what the fuck?"
Yep,
I remember that. We don't have grip. He's like, "Nobody has grip, dude." And like,
yeah,
this is like a slow boil, and I think it's getting to the point where we're at the boiling point. Because what was it last year that did that, where they were actually legit pissed at each other? What happened?
I remember the interaction. I don't remember what it was.
Yeah,
it was something, but I remember the reaction.
I think all sports, not just Formula One, or not just Formula One for this specific example, should follow hockey rules. You should be able to fight until somebody hits the ground, then all right, knock it off.
Yep.
Could you imagine seeing Max punching Russell in the helmet?
Yeah.
Because that's also the other funny part of it too, is you're literally punching somebody wearing safety gear, and the only thing you're doing is breaking your hand.
Yeah, that's all you're doing. I loved the little conference where it was all of
phones is going off. Look at you.
It's me. Yeah.
Oh dear.
It's my mom.
It's your mother. Hello, mother.
Hold on.
Hello, father.
Hey, Mom. I'm at a podcast right now. You want to say hi?
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Okay. All right. Bye. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, the conference where it was all the rookies, and the lady was asking like who your favorite rookie is that you're going to contend with or something, and then they were saying Alonso.
Yeah,
and they were all laughing. Yeah, but like she didn't get the joke, so she was just like, "Boys, come on!" But they were all just like giggling.
What's crazy is like most of these rookies aren't even legal drinking age in the States too.
Yeah,
so for them to joke like that, she probably thought like, "Are these kids dumb?"
Yeah, no, 100%. But the thing is, you would think if it's your job to do that, you would know the jokes. You would know but no, she didn't get it at all.
Could you imagine the savage conversations? Because you remember in middle school and high school, we used to talk out our ass so much. These are millionaire kids that travel the world and just have women throwing themselves at them. Like the savagery. Like, did you watch Drive to Survive?
No.
So when Stroll broke both of his fucking wrists on a bike like 3 weeks before the opening season, they're doing a presser, and he walks up on Lando. It was all the younger guys who are not even on the fucking screen anymore. But they look over him. He walks into the huddle, and he's like, "Can you wank yet?" The first fucking question.
I mean, they're all dudes, right?
That already tells you if that's what Netflix let go through. I can only imagine how savage these dudes are.
Off camera. Yeah, I bet you all the young guys here. I bet you they're hilarious. I bet you they're freaking funny.
I'll send you Your Mom's House podcast, which inspired literally everything behind this curtain. Had Ricardo on. And he was asking some of the craziest questions, and like all these guys have like a morals contract in it. You can't be talking out your ass, and it's a savage podcast. So he was asking like how many women are throwing themselves at you, and he's just like, I can't. He's like, so I forget what he asked. Like he set up the question, but he was asking if like F1 roadies are called motor mouths.
Oh my gosh.
So I can only imagine how fucking bad.
Yeah.
shit is.
You know, yeah.
And then how bad is the so I'm 38. I know when you and I were working together, the average age was like 23, 24.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine Hulkenberg and Alonso talking to any of these guys. Like they're literally both over the age of 35.
I had to like look at the pictures of
Yeah.
them to really just like see the difference here.
And Hamilton.
And Hamilton, Carlos.
I think Carlos is still late 20s though, isn't he?
Yeah, but you know he's a little more mature. I feel like.
But imagine Hulkenberg and Alonso talking to Antonelli, who I think's like 18.
You know what's crazy though is like, isn't Antonelli trying to like hang out with Max a lot? I think that's what it is. I keep seeing clips and he's like he's like his freaking parrot dude. But like they get along really good. I don't know. I think it's really funny.
I can't wait to watch their personalities like open up.
Yeah.
Is like you already started to see a little bit with Hajar with like the crying.
Mm-hmm.
Something tells me I'm not gonna like Lawson.
I
Just
don't
seeing
like
his
how he
profile
fucking
picture.
looks.
I don't
like
it.
Yeah. He looks
And that's why
punchable.
I'm saying, just his picture alone tells me he's gonna blame the car before his summer break.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. He reminds me of a like I feel like he's gonna be a little bit like Yuki, but without all the reasoning as to why Yuki is Yuki.
Yeah. And those cute panda looks.
Yeah, Yuki looks like those little like hamsters whenever he's in his little helmet with the big black eyes.
That's what I'm saying is like he has such a cute little like he's in a little package there, but then like he has like the most vicious fucking radio conversations.
He's an angry little man, okay?
It's like it's hard to, and then you watch Drive to Survive, he's like a college kid. Like he doesn't want to work out.
Yup. It's like I want to open up my own restaurant. That's my dream.
Yeah. Like literally if you brought somebody in and like match personalities, like, all right, this person is the most angry person on the radio. Match it to these profile pics.
Yep.
Like, probably the old guy.
Yeah.
Like, no, it's the little Asian guy.
Yup, 100%. That's hilarious. Oh man.
You think Stroll quits before the end of the year? I hope he does so much, dude.
Ooh, that's a question.
Let me look at our time right now. Where we at? All right, we're halfway through.
Oh
Yeah.
geez.
Damn, dude. I think.
Oh.
Yeah, I want Stroll out by summer. I want Lawson to switch with Yuki. I think
Who do you want
fairness.
to fit in Stroll's spot?
Shit.
Because
So here's the thing: is I think it's fair that Yuki has the Red Bull seat. However, if Stroll drops out, Honda's with Aston Martin next year. Maybe you get Yuki behind at least the wheel. Like obviously he's not going to be working with the end. Well, he's going to be with the Honda engine. So there's going to be like what, a 6-month gap where he's not with a Honda engine. Then he
But
falls right
also-
back into an engine he's comfortable with.
next year we're getting some new people coming in too. So
And a new car.
That's what I'm saying. We're getting another team in. So
And Caddy.
that's
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
dude.
We're I'll be honest. 2025, this season is going to be good, but I'm really excited for next season.
Yeah. Now they're able to work on it too. It's
Yeah.
like, where's that
It's
conversation?
getting closer.
At? What did Bartoletto do?
I don't know. I don't even know who he is. His little face down there. He kind of looks.
I think they
he
both
looks like a turtle.
were like dead last.
DNF.
Oh, he DNF'd.
Mm.
Let's see. Rookie.
Whoa, rookie.
5?
Rookie. Up.
No. Saying
Down.
DNF.
Yeah.
Rookie.
17.
Rookie.
Rookie.
Oh, yeah. Alonso. Yeah. Rookie. Yeah. Was it a good race for the rookies, too?
No, it was like, how many? Was it the first lap that we had 2 rookies DNF?
It was the formation lap for
Was it-
Mr.
was it
Must be the water.
Yeah. my gosh. It was a formation lap for one of them, but who was the other one? Because I'm pretty sure there was 2 DNFs from the rookies, like pretty quick, within the first 10 laps.
F1 DNF
Australia
DNF. Hopefully somebody actually spells it out for us.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna say DNF. Yeah, it's not gonna tell us exactly one.
Wow, look at that.
There's
Ooh.
the points spread. Boy, can we put a little more advertising in here? I can still see a little bit of the content. I'm really tired of seeing the content that I searched. I just want to see your dumb advertising.
Was that Mercedes? They got the same amount of points for constructors. Was that Antonelli that got that? See that?
Yeah.
Was that Antonelli?
That was both of them. George was 3rd. Antonelli was 4th.
So then
And then you got to think those 2 points probably
combined.
matched up.
Yeah.
Because what, did Piastri get a point, we said?
Yes. 2.
2 points.
2 points.
Okay, so the math might match.
So that was 27 points for McLaren, right? Because winning is 25. Let's go back to results real quick. 25. Sorry, now I got to figure this out. Let's go up. So we got Mercedes for 12, and Mercedes for 15. Yeah, 27.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's crazy, dude.
That's pretty cool. Dang. And then Red Bull's back at 18.
Isn't this the first time Max has not led the Drivers' Championship, like, in years?
I guess technically he's not leading it anymore at all.
And like, literally, I think the last time someone not Max led it was, like, 21. I think it was Lewis.
I'm telling you, there's going to be a little bit of a downfall.
You think so? For old Maxie?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I feel like there's not as much to him right now.
When did the DNFs happen in Australia?
Yeah. Oof. See, look, Carlos, lap 1.
That fucking I don't think that's going to do
No, that's just Wikipedia for the Australian Grand Prix.
Okay, so for our next episode, I will write out.
Oh, that's another thing. Why the hell don't we have the freaking times on the little names for the race? We don't have the times on how far back everybody is compared to the leader and the person in front of them. And it doesn't show the freaking times for their pit stops anymore.
So I've always seen it where it'll come out for a little bit and they'll like tuck back in. You didn't see any times this entire race?
Gone.
Huh. What I did notice though is the penalties. So somebody caught a 5 second. He had a little explanation point next to the name.
I was really mad.
This is gonna be way too much research.
It's a lot
too fucking boring to listen.
We're
to.
on Reddit, guys. we went off the deep end for a second.
For next race, if anybody DNFs, I'll try to remember which lap it was.
Lap.
But like
the highlights will. I mean, if you just watch the highlights, it shows. It'll cut to the lap that they DNF on.
That was crazy.
And I was literally driving here. And listening to it, and I still forgot. But
there was 2 laps where I think we lost like 3 drivers.
Yes.
It was Alonso. A rookie and Lawson, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was like all 3 of them, like boom, 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 boom. They also got to figure out how the hell to do the logistics with Australia. That
turn
fucking
6 is crazy.
gravel box of doom there was picking everybody. That was through free practice all the way through the race.
Yep.
It seems like if anybody's gonna go off, it was either they put it in the gravel or they touched the paint on the side there. Which I didn't know correlated with Piastri's got dumped. It's because he lost his footing near the gravel pit. I didn't realize those were in the same neighborhood.
Yeah.
Because it is really hard for me to like figure out because you're in such a subway tube.
Yep.
For some of it, then it opens up like that. I didn't realize the gravel pit was right next to that open the area there.
So what I do because I'm poor and don't actually watch the race, I just watch the highlights after. There's a guy on YouTube. And he just essentially as he commentates on the entire race and it has a whole bunch of stats on everything and how far everybody is and every single little section and all that.
What's the other name of that one?
If you literally just type in on YouTube, like all I type in is just like, Australian Grand Prix. And then coverage or something.
Grand Prix.
Keep going. It's just gonna go through a bunch of highlights now.
This one is hilarious. The FP1 Will. If you guys want to laugh while you listen to, hopefully you're watching this podcast to laugh, but that one's fucking hilarious. It's called the F1 Comedy Review.
If you just type in live, you know what? Type in live. Keep going. It's not a Formula One. Oh wait, up. I think it's that one.
Richie Game.
Yeah, let me see. Yeah, unmute it, and then just skip like somewhere in the middle. Nope, that's not it.
Yeah.
Well, it essentially looks like that. It's kind of like that,
Okay.
without the actual. This is like a gameplay on it for some reason.
Oh,
but
so it'll show you the.
it's just literally their
track
little
with
names,
their positions,
and then it's a black screen in the back, but it has so many. It has statistics on that side, and then on the bottom, and then it has their little names moving, and then he's commentating the entire thing. So I could
Nice.
just put it on and just like drive to work or something and listen to
awesome.
it. It's great because like. I still know what's going on, but then afterwards I get to actually watch like what the hell happened.
Okay.
And be like, oh, that's what they mean.
Nice.
By, but yeah, it keeps me entertained still. But I like seeing their little dots move around in circles. And
Once we get off here, we'll figure out how to get you hooked up with the live Sky feed.
yeah, because I have a Disney account. Like
Yeah.
I have the Amex card with the Disney paid for with ESPN.
Which will get you on ESPN Plus.
Yeah, which I
And
have.
then you have to anchor to a cable subscription. So we may or may not be sharing cable subscriptions.
maybe.
Let's see if
I
it.
like how we could watch it there. The little cool.
Yeah, I think if it lines up with your wife's schedule and everything, we could eventually do a live.
I was gonna say we could do a live stream of some.
We do. So this has live stream capability and everything.
I was saying
so
we could totally hop on it and then just
We're not doing it at, what was that? What did I say? 2 a.m., 1 a.m.?
1 a.m.
Stupid.
Yep. It'll be it'll definitely be a normal time for us race.
Yeah, 1 a.m. Fuck you.
Yeah. That's 1 a.m. our time?
Yeah.
All
And
times
then,
are mountain time. Yep. I just doxed us, by the way, by saying that.
What, we're in Colorado?
Yeah.
Okay, did the sweatshirt and you actually have a Colorado flag behind you too?
The opener.
yeah, we're in Pennsylvania.
Guys, we're not in Colorado. We do it for safety.
Japan. When's the Japanese Grand Prix?
Oh yeah, that'd be pretty great.
I would love
Hopefully
to
they
go
hit
to
that white
one.
livery again.
Okay, 11 p.m. is getting a little better.
Do
Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, Miami, Imola. Okay, I think once we get past round 3,
let's see.
we
Can you
do
pull
our-
that up so I could look at it?
Yeah.
I bet you I could pinpoint exactly which one aside from Miami. Canada.
oh, you want to do live? You know what we could do
Canada.
because
And the UK would be good.
Monaco's the big Super Bowl of the fucking.
Monaco is. Yeah, you're right.
Um,
23, 25 May.
Yo, so we do this year is we do the race live, and then when we really feel like our egos are like a
Or stroked.
critical mass, we could just do an entire race weekend.
Oh
Commentary.
my gosh.
Free practice one.
Just like a full live stream for 3 days. Like we never go to sleep.
Yeah. Welcome to the 36th hour of the Grand Prix.
There's like 6 freaking Red Bulls lined up.
Yeah. I'm already on a crazy lack of sleep.
Oh, me
so-
too. I'm very, very tired.
Well, so Friday, I'll tell you where I was at after we get off here, but Friday, I took a 2-hour nap after work, so I could get on the road at 2:30 in the morning
That sucks.
and get on a plane at 5:30 in the morning. Yeah.
No.
So Friday had that, and then yesterday, when all the chaos happens for the race, I fell asleep for like 15
Yeah,
laps.
I know. I messaged you as soon as the race ended, and I was like, "Let's go!" And you're like, "Oh, I was asleep. Let me watch the laps." And I was like, "I'll give you a hint on who won."
Yeah.
And I just sent a bunch of like
I don't
orange
think you're
hearts.
excited over the Max win.
Yeah.
I'm also hoping. So we do that. We do an entire race weekend, and then we release merch with us
Oh yeah.
at the same price F1 charges.
Oh, there we
and
go.
I can buy
Double. No,
another
double it.
home. Yeah.
Double it. Yeah.
So I
Yep.
bought this hat is $35, and the shit doesn't even fucking fit.
Yeah.
And
that
then
sucks.
the rain jacket I got, I'll show that to you. I love F1, but holy shit, their merch is.
I mean, it's a bunch of millionaires, and how else would they need money? They
Yeah.
need so much more money, you know? So what are they going to do? They're going to sap it from people like you and I who only have $100 in their bank account.
I just got my tax return. So it's $200.
Yeah, I owed them $2.
Did you?
Yeah, but then my state
Bastards.
came in and I got a couple hundred.
Nice. It's fucking awesome. Yeah, you got to make sure that these millionaire kids can afford half the real estate in
yep.
Monaco, you know? Isn't that crazy? Like, they show, obviously, Leclerc is from Monaco, but like,
Talking about their yachts and stuff or what?
The kids that actually live there, the drivers now.
Yep.
I saw a video of Norris. I don't know why that name just slipped me. Him doing like his entire daily routine, working out and everything.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
like, oh, this person fucking lives in Monaco.
Yep.
I think Verstappen has like a $7 million home or apartment. It's not even a home; it's an apartment in Monaco.
Yeah. Think about it this way, though. I mean, he's spending $1 million a year to race now.
$1 million.
Yeah, for his license.
That's true because it's
It's based off of
Yeah.
how good you are. $1 million to race, to be allowed to race. Yep. So think about that. If he's spending $1 million to be able to race, you know how big this dude's net worth has got to be?
let's take a
Let's
look.
Google it.
I think $250 million.
Think so? You think 250 mil? Well, hold on. Don't hit enter yet. I want to think. 427.
You think almost $500 million?
Dude's rich. 327. Oh damn. Oh,
62 in 2019.
estimated 210.
210.
Oh,
Did I
you're
say
definitely-
quarter?
You said quarter.
There you go.
217.
And
2025.
then
It's 217. 2020. What about Hamilton?
You and I are in the same boat. Same.
Yeah. That's not true. It's not 100. 300.
Yeah.
Ellison's $112 billion fortune makes him over 300 times richer than the richest driver.
What's crazy is looking at Toto. I have no idea what Toto's doing on the side, but he's like $1.2 billion. Like,
Money.
it was a Toto.
Maybe I'll go make some friends when I go to Miami.
Shit. 1.8 billion.
My gosh.
You see, his wife is trying to take over FIA though, which 100% I'm for. I don't like Ben based off of our first conversation. Man. Oh, did you see when he announced Cadillac coming into F1? He made it all about himself.
Dude, suck a cock.
Exactly.
Fuck, man.
I think that's the spiciest thing you've said on this podcast so far.
I'm sorry.
No. Dude, I'm over here with my soundboard fucking doing. Like, I don't think suck a cock is going to be a problem.
Man, I don't like him. I'm sorry.
No, I think you shouldn't take somebody from a conservative culture and bringing him to the billionaires boys here. Like,
that are
there's-
not.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're all second. English is a second language. Savagery, like.
Oh, yeah. It's glorious.
The car's fucked.
Like,
I'm just saying, man, like I was saying I think it was the last podcast, they just need to, like, all of the rules about no cussing should go away. I feel like it should be like, you have to say one F word at least per race.
like, I do get the whole, like, oh, kids are watching this, but it's like, kids need to realize
Well,
that
like-
when you get yeeted into the wall at
Yeah.
210 miles an hour.
When you're pulling 50, 51, 52 Gs when you hit a wall
Yeah.
and you get knocked out and then it's like radio silence for a few seconds.
You're not just going to be like,
Just an incident.
Yeah, exactly. It's like whenever you come to, I mean, you've heard the audio clip when they're like, Max, are you okay?
he's like,
Fuck.
that's going to be a clip on here. I'm still building. Dude, that is just insane. Though.
I couldn't imagine hitting 52 Gs in an instant. That would suck. That
I'm
would
trying to
suck.
think the highest shoes I've ever pulled.
I
Probably
would-
like roller coaster shit,
Well,
3 or 4.
You got in an accident, right?
That is true.
We could probably do the math on that, depending on how fast you're going, if you remember.
That was a BMW too. I think it was a
BMW.
tank. Did I show you the picture of that shit?
Mm-mm.
Could have swore I did.
Oh, it's right there.
Let's make that for everybody. Boom.
Guys, look. See?
Yeah.
Skill issue.
So here's the crazy thing.
Is that bumper upside down?
Yeah. Well, so the bumper was like on the side of the road. So the pole is just
I'm
like
trying to figure out which way that's supposed to go.
it's upside down.
Okay, I am.
So what they did is it's under investigation at the time that was taken. So they collected all the parts and just threw them together. That's why the bumper's upside down.
Yeah.
No, the real curious.
So what did you hit?
Everything between the left and the right. No, so if you look, the rear axle, the rear of the car is sitting on the ground.
Yeah, I see
we
that.
lost the rear axle on the car accident.
Huh.
Yeah, dude.
I'm trying to. Okay, so y'all were just.
Hold on,
I'm guessing you were on one of the Autobahns, right?
Yes.
You were. Yeah.
There we go.
So nothing here is illegal. You were just going fast and lost control.
It was
or what?
illegal. So I had my best buddy at the time. I just moved to Germany, so he and I went out on the town for my first weekend. Had a DUI, or he was drinking. I wasn't tracking how much, and the DD switched at one point. And what's odd is I don't blame the driver. Is he had it handled. The problem was our passenger had his brightness all the way up on his phone, and he goes and he shows it in his face like, "Hey, you just missed his turn."
Idiot.
So at 100 miles an hour, the right line is in between the tires. So he jerks at 100 miles an hour, rear wheel drive, all that good shit.
Yeah.
Because we were going so fast, I don't believe we ever spun out, but I believe he buried it into the left, which I think is where he got all that initial damage there. And then I do remember coming over, hitting the right wall, and then coming back over. So for me, I got pretty bad whiplash. Like my neck has been pretty screwy ever since. And then I actually broke my ex-wife's nose on the side of my face. Yeah, because we're going back and forth.
Strong jaw.
So now strong. I think she like clipped me like right. She could have knocked me out easily, just hit me in the temple and shit.
That's kind of like right here. A little jaw.
Yeah.
I guess up here, maybe not.
Well, no, that's not. So there's my jawbone. There's my jawbone. She hit me like here. So pretty much in the cheek, back of the cheek. Yeah.
Cheekbone.
But she's
Strong
actually got
skull.
a pretty cool scar.
Skull, meat, nose.
She actually has like a 1-inch scar that goes like into her nose. Yeah, dude.
Sorry, I'm an idiot. I was just laughing
Little
at a joke.
Dr. Evil. All right. Evil. So you had to have been some car accidents too.
Nope.
No.
No.
What's funny is you've gotten some disciplinary action from work because
I'm really
of cars.
I'm really good at not dying in a car for the amount of stupidity that I do. When I was a kid, I used to have an MR2.
Okay.
So engine in the back.
MR2.
Type in a 91 Toyota MR2.
Toyota.
Yep.
You said? M1R2.
No, just MR2.
MR2.
Yeah, love this car. I'm actually gonna buy one again this year.
Boy, you lower that. That thing's dangerous.
So these things are notorious for what's called snap oversteer. So the motor's in the back.
Okay.
It's behind the driver. It's rear wheel drive. The thing with these is
let me try some real quick. Boom, dude, that's badass.
Okay,
all right, let's talk about one. Now you get to weather girl this shit.
I'm trying to figure this out. What the fuck?
Dude, this is awesome.
Okay, so this was my car. It wasn't really cool in red. It was actually disgusting. I'll send you a picture of it because it was disgusting.
What color you wanted it?
Oh, you couldn't get the color. It was so bad. It was epoxy primer gray.
Okay, gray.
I have it on my old Instagram account from like forever ago, so I can.
So we talking like that?
No.
How about that right there?
No, it was so bad. It was so bad. I'll go back. I'll show you.
So what's the story while we're doing that though?
Here, got it. This thing was salvage titled.
Okay.
Disgusting primer.
This is the actual car itself.
That's my actual old car.
All right, I'm gonna airdrop this over to.
Oh, here, yeah, I'll do it.
Save photos. Open your photos. It should be the most recent one.
Yeah, we'll do that. Anyways, I had this, and these are known for snap oversteer, and I grew up here in Colorado, so a lot of the things that I would do is drive in the mountains in the middle of the night.
Okay.
I would do basically mountain runs, Anyways, these things are known to kill people and throw people off the side of mountains
Holy
and into
fuck.
trees. Type in, you know what? Actually, just do
Hold on, I got
MR2 snap oversteer, and you'll
Okay.
see the results of what this car can do to people.
Let us open that. Dude, this is so handy now.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. You got a lot of cool little.
Got a little fancy.
Oh, look
so
at
that's
that.
the actual car
Oh
itself.
gosh, that thing is disgusting. Oh yeah, that we just blasted my freaking Instagram too. Yeah, good thing it's private.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, salvage
fine.
title piece of crap.
Hold on a second.
I ended up getting a really pretty one later on, which that's the one I'm actually about to buy again.
Okay.
I found it. I found my old pretty one, and I'm going to buy it back.
Nice.
Anyways, though, yeah, so these things are notorious for snap oversteer, and you should not give a 16 or 17-year-old one of these. And I got my own money and bought it myself for like $3K. So, yeah, I would go do a whole bunch of mountain runs in the middle of the night. But there was several times where a deer would like hop into the road or something, and I'm flying
If
down
you
the
type
mountain.
snap behind that, and it automatically brings up oversteer.
Yep. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Pull that up. You'll see what it does to people.
Okay. Hold on a second.
Essentially, if you're like giving it some juice on a turn and you let go, it'll go from understeering to what's called snap oversteer. So it'll snap from understeer to oversteer and spin you out, which is notorious for. I mean, you'll get flung off.
Is it the
side of
distribution of the weight just shifts back and forth so
That's
much?
just how.
or-
That's just how mid-engine cars are most of the time. Porsche's had it for a while too. I was just saying on Google, you'll see there's beautiful pictures of the car being like one with a tree. Yeah, I'm serious. It's kind of crazy. But I mean, if you learn how to handle the car, it's fine. But anyways, like I was saying,
Where's the fucking snappiness?
just go to Google. Just go to Google Images. You'll see
hold
it.
on.
You don't have to worry about it on this man.
Sharing this guy's fucking content. And
Yeah.
Shit. Snap oversteer.
That works. There it is. That's the picture.
Holy shit.
So that's what it does to people. And I had that car.
It is really that bad. God.
Yeah, it is that
Oh,
bad.
that might actually be it right here.
Yeah, that's a good demonstration of like what it does. There we go. Yeah. Well, we'll sit back and we'll watch.
Someone else.
Whoever this guy is getting a lot of extra content. So.
If you're on audio only, we're looking. Hold on. Pull back a little bit.
Here we go. Ready? And right. It should be right here. Yep. Oh, not yet. Sorry. But you see, if you're not snap oversteering, this thing handles like a beast.
Trying to make this so we could fucking see it too.
It's okay.
It really does not want to participate.
Oh my gosh, this guy's struggling. I'll be honest, this dude is struggling to keep it together.
4.
This car wants to kill its driver. Like, for real. That's just how it is. You see that? Do you see him jerk it like that?
Yeah.
That was him correcting the car trying to... Boom. Boom. See that?
Okay.
See how it literally tries
It's
to...
trying to kick out
it-
the ass.
yeah,
and
it's
he
trying
caught
to,
it
like-
super fast.
Yeah, you have to. You have to catch it extremely fast. Boom. Right there.
When I lived in Germany, there was a person that was killed in a car accident, and they took some of his insurance money. His family donated it back to our employer, and they. Oh yeah, just grabbed.
It just
suddenly.
tries...
Okay.
Sorry. Okay. Yeah.
No, you're good. Let's get back to that one. They took a 4-door sedan and they put casters in the back, and they locked the casters. So you do like a normal drive and shit, and out of nowhere they'll pull the pin, and you have to. It basically told you how fast, because it's not just like I can correct. No, it is
No,
like
you gotta-
oh shit. You have to snap really fast.
Yeah, you got to fix it.
That was pretty eye opening with that. So
Yeah.
but that was fun.
Yeah, I mean, as far as the race goes, back to 20 minutes ago.
This is driving in general at this point. So.
Yeah, but I mean,
the more we do the podcast, the more we're going to get into being able to fill out an hour.
yeah.
That and just organizing our thoughts is this is literally just a muscle. If a fucking millionaire kid can crash in the second turn, we can have a couple races where we're trying to figure out what the fuck we're doing.
I mean, as eventful of a race it was, I think we covered pretty much
Yeah.
the majority of it. I'm excited to see what happens on the next race. I'm not excited for it to be 1 a.m, but we'll figure it out.
I think
was it next Sunday?
Next Sunday.
Yeah, next Sunday we'll have another podcast out for it. So regardless, we'll watch it.
And then we're gonna have a natural break in the schedule. So I know we're talking about doing every other race, but like maybe we can follow the schedule.
Yeah,
because there's already gaps.
There's gonna be
there.
some gaps, but
there's a triple header with Miami, I think.
Yeah, but I'll be gone for one of those. So
that's what I'm saying. Is I don't want to take all of your family time there. So I'm gonna have the next episode. We'll have a calendar where shit's actually drawn out. Cause just looking at the dates. Oh my God!
No,
that's push-ups, buddy.
No. It's okay. It's just Colorado. I can say that. I'm from there. It's just
my
a
favorite
C.
state.
It's just a big C, guys. But all right.
I finally got my merch too. They're discontinuing this in the airport. They got this for like $20.
Huh.
Yeah.
There you go.
And it's too big for me.
I should have brought my little Funko Pop. I had that Senna one. That's discontinued.
There you go. We could put that in right where your monster's at.
Right there.
So I'm trying to make it anytime I'm on this podcast, I'm wearing either F1 merch and I'm wearing Colorado merch. It's all over a fucking logo anyway.
Yep.
So
gotta let people know where we're at, I guess, huh?
Yeah. I'm hoping the AI clip maker chops this up real nice. I feel we did do kind of rapid fire with that. So
yeah, it'll be fun.
But yeah, I am curious on seeing the consistency with the Merc. I think we're definitely in a conversation there. I think Ferrari is going to need some upgrades to get up in there. Just seeing two experienced people that far back, that's telling me like, maybe that car is not where it needs to be.
Yep.
What else we got?
I need Lawson to maybe have. I think with McLaren. Sorry, let me go back. McLaren, a little bit more tuning on the car towards Oscar would probably benefit a lot.
Gets a lot more fighting.
Yeah, Lawson needs to get his head out of his ass and learn how to drive the car a little bit better. Granted, it's not an easy car to drive, but you should be able to finish a race.
Yeah. At least Perez did that most of the time.
Yep. But yeah, aside from that,
dude, Perez's crash at Monaco last year, where fucking Hulkenberg, who was the other guy in Haas, tried passing him. Damn it. Who's the other driver on Haas? Hulkenberg and there's some people listening to this losing their shit right now.
Yeah, well, they're irrelevant, so.
Yeah. But yeah, when they clipped each other and they eventually took out Hulkenberg, that did like $1.5 million worth of damage to the Red Bull.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. What else? Yeah, Ferrari probably needs to just tune their car a little bit better. Mercedes is doing good. I'll honestly give them that. They're doing fine. Yeah. I'm excited to see Williams.
I'm excited to see Sainz finish a race.
Yep.
If Albon did that, what would Sainz do? Because I would definitely say Sainz is the stronger. I would say Sainz is top 5 strongest driver.
Yeah, it's just the car.
Yeah. Well, Albon, he's definitely a top 10.
Yeah.
But like, I still think there's several.
If we're talking this focus, we got Max, Norris, Hamilton.
What are you saying, rack and stack in the grid?
I'm talking. Yeah, I'm just. Yeah, who would be top 5? We got Max. Honestly, driver-wise, I'm kind of leaning a little bit more towards Oscar rather than Norris. Really? I think Norris is just starting to get a better car. He just has a slightly better car.
It feels like Norris is getting cooler under pressure. Where I think where Piastri fucked up is I think he has got the skills.
Yes.
I think the nerves might have got to him.
Yeah. I think mid-season he'll be good.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways.
Yeah, rack and stacking. It's hard to have that conversation, Max or Lewis, as one. So we'll say they're back and forth 1 and 2.
Well, Max as a driver has just been, he's been excellent, right? But he also has an amazing car.
Yeah.
Lewis is a great driver, but in the last few years, it's kind of just,
Is it the car or is it the old man?
It's kind of like,
I think Ferrari's going to prove either way.
I'm just saying if you put Max in the Ferrari in the car, I'm pretty sure he would have done better than either of them still.
I think he would have struggled a little bit because like all these cars are constructed different.
I'm not saying he would have won, but I'm saying he would have done better than those two.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying Max is definitely, as of right now, he's number 1 in terms of top drivers. But then it kind of just goes into a whole crazy nest from there of like, is it Oscar?
This is like
is it
untangling
Lando,
cables.
Lewis, Carlos? You know, it's kind of just who it. You know, but the fact that I mentioned those names, it's all those are the ones that are kind of in the top.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that are in the top, and then from there it goes.
I would definitely say that Max, Norris, Piastri, Sainz. I don't want to have Russell in that conversation, but
about
he's
Hamilton?
constantly next to.
Max, Lewis, Oscar.
Well, now that you're
Lando,
replanning that in my head
Carlos.
with Lewis, it is a question: is it the old man or is it the bad cars?
Yeah. Is he really that good still?
Yeah. We're gonna find out.
Yeah,
dude.
we'll
It's
find
gonna
out
be an interesting.
the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah. Well, we broke an hour.
Yeah, there we go. 20 seconds in. There we go.
It'll be interesting. So, yeah, we'll do a little more homework. Have this better constructed. I think we definitely have a podcast here.
Yeah,
Obviously, we
we're
need to
getting
organize
into
our
it.
thoughts.
We're definitely getting into it. We're doing fine.
The question is, do we bring up practice? I think if you have a significant crash on practice, we bring it up.
Yep. Yeah.
Possible drama and everything. But I feel
The practice and the qualifying was pretty just
we had
standard.
2 accidents.
Yeah.
FP1, FP2, FP3.
Something like that.
I think it was a rookie.
Typical.
Bullshit. Last thing, it was funny seeing Williams all excited, and then Sainz fucking hits the wall. And they're
Yeah,
like, God,
motherfucker.
Do we have another sergeant on our hands? I can't believe he wrecks that car so often that they literally popped him out of his seat.
Yeah.
So Albon could take this shit.
That's pretty bad.
Get out.
That is terrible. It's okay. He's going to come back with Cadillac next year.
The car's fucked.
We'll get into this, but I am excited for Cadillac. I'm kind of
Hell yeah.
USA.
That's what I'm saying. Is who's in the Haas right now?
Ocon.
I refuse to even address Ocon. Behrman. Oh, but didn't Behrman fucked up pretty
He
good,
did fuck
didn't
up.
he, this week?
Yes, he did. He did.
What did he
fuck
fuck up?
I don't remember.
crashed
What I
or
do remember
something.
is that I was like, his helmet looks eerily similar to Max's.
Yeah, exactly. With his old Behrman bear and shit.
I saw it.
yeah.
I was like, well, that's interesting.
He's a tall dude too.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yep.
So, all righty. Well, USA. Maybe we'll put up a American flag on the other side.
Oh,
here,
yeah.
too.
Yeah, I won't knock
They'll
that
have
one
to
over.
fucking snap and shit.
I did a video of that.
Yeah. We'll sit there and salute it and everything. So. Alrighty, y'all.
All right, guys.
See ya. I'm thinking about dropping these Monday morning.
Yep. So I guess see you next Monday is what it would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Monday, 9 o'clock
Yep.
in
Sweet.
the morning. Alrighty. Love you
Awesome.
guys.
Bye, guys. Love you.
Should we push this out?
Oh.
Bye.
like, subscribe, share. Bye.
Oh, yeah, all that social media shit.